why did they question Jesus' authority but never question their own? Because it seems like the moment someone starts speaking from within, it threatens everything built on external control. Now in Matthew 21, Jesus walks into a temple, and the first thing that they ask him is, by what authority are you doing these things? Now most people read that like it's just a question, but it's deeper than that. Because the temple isn't just a building. The temple represents the mind. This is the inner space. This is where everything is processed. So what they were really asking was, where are you getting this from? Because remember, Jesus was teaching something they weren't used to. He wasn't pointing people to rituals or systems or anything external. He just kept pointing people inward. The kingdom of God is within you. This is Luke chapter 17, verse 21. And that right there changes everything. Because think about it. If the kingdom is within you, then that means that authority isn't just given to you. Authority is something you access. And that's the part that disrupts everything. Because now it's about understanding what's happening inside of you. And I'm not going to lie. Okay, this is where things really shifted for me. Because I used to look outside for everything. I used to look for validation, for answers, for direction sometimes. But the moment that I actually started going inward, it felt uncomfortable. Because now there's nothing to hide behind. It's just you and your awareness. And this is why Jesus says, enter your closet and close the door. This is Matthew chapter 6, verse 6. That's not about a physical room. That's about going within and separating yourself from all the noise, the thoughts, the reactions, all the constant mental movement. Because most people think they're in control, but they're just reacting. He's not talking about vision. He's talking about perception, clarity, a state where you're not divided internally. So when they ask him, by what authority are you doing this? He flips it back on them. Because they're looking for something external, a title, a system. But he's operating from something they don't understand, an internal connection, a different level of awareness. Because the real authority doesn't come from repetition or tradition or what's been passed down without question. It comes from your awareness, from understanding, from actually seeing what's happening within you. And once you tap into that, you don't need validation the same way anymore. So again, the real question isn't who gave him authority. The real question here is, why do we keep looking for it outside of ourselves? Because if what he was pointing to is true, then that means everything changes. Not just how you read the Bible, but how you understand yourself.